But just remember what I told y'all though.
Oh, absolutely.
Take it to heart. And I'm telling you, it's for your own welfare, man. You know what I mean, brothers? And all of y'all. Take it to heart, man.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Duly fucking noted.
Because this is what I do. This is, you know.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first off, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, the teacher who well, peace and blessings to the elect. We're the Great Millstone Dallas Camp. You know what I'm saying? Come back at you another Thursday lesson. And we're just going to get straight into it, man. Got that? Somebody got the Amos?
I got it. This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power are upon the simple kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, so when you reading this, man, this is a twofold scripture. You see? This is originally talking about the nation of Israel, man. Okay? But we use this as well on what we saw in Babylon the Great, man. You see? Because the Lord is getting ready to the Lord is watching everything that's happening on the planet Earth, you know what I'm saying, that's taking place under Esau's rulership, and he's also watching our people, man. Okay? Like I said, he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. What? They're going into the remnant. Because 2/3 of the nation of Israel have to die on this side, man. Okay? They degenerates. Okay? They refuse to return unto the Lord. They refuse to repent. So the Lord is just going to do away with 2/3 of the nation of Israel on this side, man. And we can understand why, because if you see the state that our people are in, you know what I'm saying, black culture, Latino culture, they hold pride to these proverbs and bywords that the heathen nation have given unto them, man. You see? That's why when you see, when Issachar see us out on the highways and byways and we got that sign of Chesy Beat with the devil horns, they get offended. You see? Or they holding up their flag, their red, white, and green flag with so much pride, man. When these are proverbs and bywords that your enemies called you. You see, you should be proud of that, man. You know, our people are the nation of Israel. Who your true heritage are the nation of Israel from the various tribes, man. That's right. You see? But our people got to go on this side, man. And it's clear to see because they taking on the ways of Babylon the Great, man. You see? They've been told to be Babylonianized, and there's nothing left for the Lord to do but to just put them out of their misery, man. You see? And to prove that sinful kingdom, you got that Isaiah 1 and 4.
This is Isaiah 1. I start at verse 3. It say, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people do not consider.
Yeah, our people don't even consider, man, that who we are. You see, here it is. We when we out on the highways and byways and these lessons that brothers put up, we go into what? The curses. Because these curses are what identifies on who the true people of the Lord are. You see? That's why it says in Deuteronomy 28 that these curses gonna be for a sign. You see? These are a sign on who the true children of the Lord are, man. You see? And these curses only fall upon our people. They don't fall on no other nation but you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? Those people over there in the land right now calling themselves the Israelites, they don't fit the curses, man. You see? The scriptures say that what? In the end times that the nation of Israel will be at the bottom. Okay? What are these issues have to be saved from? They on top. They ruling everything. They in the top positions. They run these banking industries, man, the entertainment industries. You see? They got their hand in everything. They got America donates millions and billions of dollars each month, man, to this nation. You see? But according to prophecy, it said that what? The nation of Israel will be at the bottom, man. Showing you that they are not truly the people, man. But going back onto the point, man, our people don't consider who they truly are. You see? They'd rather be a nigger. They'd rather be a black man. You see? Right. They'd rather be Latino. You see? These various proverbs and bywords, man. When somebody calls you black, that's an insult, man. You see? Black means void of light, man. Void of understanding. You see? And he saw his labels at what he says blackmail. Okay? The black cat is bad. You know, these are words plays that Esau puts on the nation, on our people, man. And his tongue walking throughout the earth, to where everybody looks at us. Everywhere we go, they look at us as thugs and thieves, man. Right. You see? Right. That's right.
Isaiah 1 and 4. It say, all sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Sinful nation, man.
Hold on one second.
Our people are the man. Hey, our people, like the scripture say, our people's deeds surpass the deeds of the wicked.
Right.
Okay, that's why Esau, he gives our people the agenda. Who does he get to promote it? Jake. Mainly the southern kingdom. Why? Because everybody's gonna follow the southern kingdoms. What the southern kingdom do, man? Because the southern kingdom is the head tribe, man. The scriptures say we are the salt of the earth. You see, everything our people touch, we make it. We enhance it. You see, whether it be from righteousness or wickedness, man. You see, that's why Esau uses our people to push his agendas, man. That's why our people are at the forefront of the alphabet agenda. You
Yeah.
see, these various agendas that Esau, the rap industry, man.
Right.
You see, pushing that death culture upon our people. You see, but if we play a record talking about killing white people, you know what I'm saying? That fucking radio station will be sued. That record company will be sued. But everything, but you can talk about killing a nigga all day.
Right.
You see, showing you that's the agenda, man. But our people love these things. They take pride in it, man. You see, they take pride in committing adultery and selling drugs and smoking weed and being a thug and going to prison. A nigga take pride in going to prison, man. Oh yeah, nigga, I was in prison. Like that's something like it's a fucking badge of honor, man. That's showing you how gone our people are, man. You see?
That's black culture.
Oh man, I was just gonna, that's the spirit, bro.
That's black
I was
culture.
just gonna say that.
Hey, you can see what black culture is. It's basically like, hey, who gonna be coming out of prison, waiting for him to come home, throw that little party for him. You know, it's like a praise to him. Like, yeah, he really did this time. He excited. You know, he do dreads and
That's
shit.
my other phone.
You know, this is black culture that we see. All right, like I say, when you dealing with another man's woman, you know what I'm saying? They praise that. You know, look at him. You know, dealing with another man's woman. That's all you hear on the radio, like you say. But you don't hear that in these white stations. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to us, what's that dude Leroy Cohen said? You know, why do you promote all this? Basically to make money. You know, that's how I make money off of you niggas. You gotta continue talking about killing, robbing, stealing from one another for me to make money. And then you just went. That's promoting because, like I said, we're influencers. All right, Jake is influenced. When you bring something out, look at these other nations when they be doing this. Now they rap and they different languages. They try to dance like us. We're the influencers, but they let that deaf culture stay within that black culture.
And black culture is finished, man. You know, the tire is fed. The Lord is fed up with black culture, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, and Jake can't even put 2 and 2 together. That's why he putting these rappers to death at an exponential rate, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they glorified and uplift black culture, man. So he's taking these rappers out like left and right, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's tired. That's why you can hear the frustration in the verse. Read that again.
Isaiah 1:4, he said,
simple nation. You know what I'm saying? That's frustration, man. You know, the Lord is fed up, tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he about to bring all that to an end, man. You know what I'm saying?
It says, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evil.
Like a ladle, man. Laden goes back to the word ladle. What do you do with a ladle? You baste like a turkey or whatever, and you get that ladle and you just get the juice and you spread it all over. So Jake is spread. Sin, iniquity is spread, you know, like a glaze of a baste with sin and iniquity, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that ladle goes. They're laden in iniquity, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken Yahweh. They have
corruptors, man. You know, that's why you see these little nigglets, you know what I'm saying? A little fucking baby sagging and throwing up the blood sign and crip sign, man.
Right.
You see? Corrupted, hey man, they say, hey bro, our people they totally gone, man. You know? The Lord, man, hey, that's just it's gonna be a mercy kill. They need it. When you continue reading down, it talks about their whole head is sick, man. You see? When you got a disease in the head, man, or brain, you know, hey, that's really a rap, man. Especially in the ancient times, man.
Blonde dreadlocks and you know these little niggas running around.
Yep.
These little GMO babies. But who does it go back to? Like I said, it go back to that. Well, the mothers too. Look at you see big fat 400-pound black bitch with blonde dreadlocks and purple hair, and they're all degenerates. Jeremiah 2:21.
Yep. Like the apostle said, man, you know, they kids don't even know their damn ABCs, but they can rap a whole fucking King Von song.
Yep.
Right. You see? doing a little that gun motion and everything, man.
Right.
Little kids.
And they record it, and our people, the mothers and fathers, record it like it's cute.
Yep.
You know, that's why it says in Ezekiel 9, hey, slay old and young,
Yep.
women and children, man, because these children gotta get it, man. You know,
They
the
gotta
Lord
go.
gotta go ahead, Apostle.
I said, no, they gotta go.
Yeah, they gotta go, man. You know,
It says back in the middle of verse 4, it says, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards.
yeah, provoked. You know what I'm saying? Our people provoking the Lord every day, man. You know, they really think that the Lord is a doormat, man. You think the Lord ain't pissed off on how Esau has spread his like he tarnishing the Lord's reputation, and now people believing it and taking it up with Christianity, you know, saying that God is all love, like God won't hurt anything, God accepts everybody, he loves the moles. You think that how about Shimei Shai ain't pissed off? Our people are hey, you crazy as hell, man. The scriptures tell you in the book of Psalms, he is a God who forgot how it's worded, man. Basically, he don't have pleasure in wickedness, man.
Yeah, because Jacob is wicked. Yeah, like you said, these moles, right? That mentality is really, people, oh no, because Esau, oh no, nobody deserves that. You don't have the right to attack a alphabet person. You ain't got the right. They make laws to protect them. They pump it out in the movies. They're giving it to your kids. It's okay to be a mole. That's nothing wrong with that. Nobody has the right to kill you or beat you up for that. Nobody has the right to discriminate against you because of your sexual preference. That's right. But when the Lord brings judgment, man, back in the 80s he did it. It was called AIDS.
Right.
It was mostly them alphabet people that was dying from it. In the beginning, I remember when that went down at first, everybody was like, they knew it was them alphabet people that like if you caught that AIDS and people thought you, but man, it's a whole sick thing, man.
Yeah.
Because no, some of them moles, they be popping women, and then men will go and deal with a woman that dealt with a mole. And that's how that got spread around.
Got spread around.
These goddamn women.
Yep. That's right.
And women are the main wicked, because you know it's your mother. That's okay, you my son, I still love you.
Man, I seen earlier today, man. I was on Facebook, man. They got a damn little boy. He had to be about 7 or 8, man, up there dancing like a damn girl. You know what I'm saying? And you see the dudes in the comments saying, man, this is what you get when the father's not in the home.
Right.
And all of the women are no, you don't. I was raised with 2-parent home. That has nothing to do with sexuality and all this other, trying to justify that BS, man.
But the dudes was against it.
Yeah, the dudes was against it. Yeah, they was like, man, this is what happened when the father's not in the home. You see? Which is true, man, because the mother, hey, the black women, they're the main ones, they're the main supporters of this alphabet movement.
Yes, and you know the women was all black women.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
It was all fucking black women.
Yep.
Hey, that's the reason, and it's funny, the biggest panda bear, the king of the panda bears, Umar Johnson, right? But the only one thing Umar Johnson is, he ain't with that mo shit.
Yeah.
He speaks out against that.
Right.
And even Umar Johnson does say that. Even him, even Dr. Umar Johnson says that's what happens that's something Umar Johnson would say. When a black father is not in the house, that's what, but he's on point with that.
Yeah.
Certain things he say he'd be on point, right? That's one of his arguments. The black, as much as he defends the black woman, but the black women they don't like him because he's very homophobic. You know, I like the fact that he defends the black woman, but I don't really agree with everything. No, this is black woman talking. I watched the videos on YouTube. They don't like the fact that he's homophobic. These are black women. Keisha's and Shirley's, right? And Wanda's, these black women, it's them. They support that. They support that. But then those are the same ones that turn around and they feel some kind of way because they can't find a man.
Right.
They can't find a good man. And then that's when the narrative, it changes when they double standard.
Yep.
The narrative, the black woman could change the narrative like turning the channel. Like the radio in your car. It's a good thing. Now what's wrong with that? So what? Let him be that way. That's cute. It's cute when little black boys are gay. Or when you see gay black men, that's cute. But then when they can't find, there's a shortage of good heterosexual men, for them, when they get their little horny and they want a man to come, but these black men are gay. Oh, now it's a bad thing. Wait a minute, I thought you said it was cool. Why are you upset? Oh, because you can't get no ride when you want it. Because to them, the whole fucking world revolves around them.
They want control.
Because they were told that.
Yep.
You endorse that, but then, when you get that little itch in your little nasty black legs, and it ain't
It's the graveyard. Shit.
it ain't no ride around to supply it to you when you want it, then it's an issue.
Right.
I can't find a good man because all these black men are gay. But I thought you liked that. That's what you wanted. I thought you supported that. Oh, it's bad now? Now it's a bad thing?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, now it's bad. Oh, okay. Now it's a bad thing because you can't find a man to dick you down. No, you know what it is? No. Real talk, yeah, you got a lot of gay black dudes out there, but I got some news for you. No. It's not really as many gay black men as you think.
The percentage is small, man.
Okay, there's a lot of them out there, but no, there's a lot of heterosexual black men around, but guess what? They just ain't dealing with your nappy-headed ass.
Right.
That's what it is.
Called the MGTOW, men going their own way. Me and the brother Shababa talking in
Okay.
the shop the other day. He made a point. Fucking with the black woman, you gotta simp a little bit. You got to. When he said that, bro, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
You gotta simp a little, bro. I don't fuck with black bitches.
I don't.
I will, but when
I won't.
When he said that, I'm like, that's heavy, bro.
you don't want to simp, brother.
You gotta do it a little, fuck with these black bitches. You got to. Now go and just start thinking about those who fuck.
But let me ask you a question. Why do it a little if you don't have to at all?
Right. No, that's right.
When you can go to the White Castle and get them
White
burgers in
Castle?
the box.
Shawarma. They go to the store.
You know, we got a brother in Chicago that can explain that to you.
You got
I
the
ain't gonna
White
say his
Castle.
name on camera,
You got to go get some fufu.
but you understand why do that a little when you don't have to do it at all? Why do something a little if you ain't got to do it at all?
That's right.
See, that's what it is. The black woman is saying that because there's still plenty of heterosexual, decent black men around. But guess what? They just ain't fucking with you.
It's that MGTOW.
That's what it is. They woke up thanks to brothers like Kevin Samuels
AKA,
and other brothers.
but the apostles and the elders.
Of
first
course.
and foremost.
Well, man, we've been
Y'all was saying the
Kevin-
roster skank slut.
but they wasn't listening to us back then. See, I'm gonna keep it real. We've been saying this for years, but nobody listened except for you brothers. But
Right.
the majority of Jake didn't listen to us.
True.
See, they needed a guy amongst their own people.
Right.
So that's why I give Kevin Samuels the credit now because we've been saying it for years. But Jake wasn't listening to us.
Nah, they wasn't.
Jake wasn't listening to us. You understand? So it took a guy like Kevin Samuels with the suit and tie. You know, he's a nigga in the world amongst them. It took one of their own to raise up and tell them.
Right.
Then they started listening.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's the point. Jake didn't listen to us,
Nah,
You know what I
thought
mean?
they was-
but they listened to Kevin Samuels.
Right.
See? Because it wasn't time yet.
Right.
But now is the time of that like great awakening to the nigga woman. See what I'm saying? The Lord wanted that to take place for these decades. Now, at the time now, the past 4 years, the Lord wanted the Most High do everything in His time.
Right.
You know what I mean? He said, no, I want it to be like 30 years, 20 years. He wanted the black woman power to build up to a height so it could crash.
Yep.
And now we're there.
We're here.
You see, now we are here. Now, Jake ain't fucking with the black woman. They losing.
Yep.
And they know it. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Oh, this brother had any control.
See, the only reason we went into all that, we're just talking about what you were saying, Benaiah. See, that proves that Jake, to a degree, these Jakes out here are waking up. Because a couple of years ago, them Jakes weren't even saying that. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, that red pill, blue pill community rose up in the past 4 or 5 years. Jakes, like these so-called black men out here, you see it on Facebook and YouTube. Some of these so-called black men are trying to reclaim their manhood, man.
Man, they boy.
And they realize the black woman is the enemy. You know, these jakes, man, yeah, you know, you be seeing them. They be wearing, having beards. You know, they be having them, like, you know, kind of masculine.
Be coming back.
I'm starting, yeah, Jake is trying to reclaim their masculinity again.
Yeah.
And they understand that the black woman is the fucking door to hell.
That's the spirit on the planet. That's the Lord coming back.
No.
The spirit of
Yeah, that's the Lord bringing the line.
remember this and show yourself to be men.
Well, you just told me. You said on the comment board, all the dudes, which were Jakes, were mad.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens. You know, but then what? It was all, you know damn well it was all black women.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, the black woman loves that. She endorses alphabet shit. She loves it. Anything that's wicked and backwards and upside down, the black woman is with it.
Yeah. They don't want to take any accountability. You know what I'm saying? That this is the product of them being in a lead position, man. They fucked up out there, bro. Our people are totally done, man, with the black woman in the role of the man. You see, our nation is through, man. That's what you got. There's a whole bunch of effeminate, emotional ass niggas walking around, man.
And that's why these niggas are killing each other.
Yep.
That's why these little, you know, Tekashi 64 niggas, whatever the fuck his name is, that's why you got niggas like him. You know, these little rappers, that's why these niggas are getting blown away, blowing each other away. You see them on YouTube, Facebook, they're acting crazy and fighting because they're acting out the emotions of their mothers that raised them.
Yep.
These motherfuckers didn't have no men around them. So they don't know how to act. If another man says, what, fuck you, I run you over with my car.
Right.
I stab you, I shoot you. Because that's the black woman. She's a psychotic. Like, she just acts on her emotions.
That's true. I had a bitch pull a gun on me and trying to run me over with a car. This back in high school. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I got stories,
Yeah.
boy.
What they do, they get married, you know, they catch
yeah,
you
man.
cheating, which they cheat.
Nah, man, I ain't
You know, like, remember that
cheating.
wait, like Kevin Sanders, that waiting to exhale, color purple. Yeah, she took and burnt up the man's clothes, burnt his car, stabbed. Remember that song a few years back? I bust the windows out your car. Remember that shit? Remember that? See, but let one of us do that.
Jasmine Sullivan.
See, but let one of us do that.
Yeah.
Let you go and bust the windows out your girlfriend's car. See what happens. You got the SWAT team out looking for you. Yeah. You find out your girl cheating, go slash her tires. Oh, they gonna put the stalker laws on you. You gonna go to jail. Destruction of private property. That watch. But a bitch could go. You go to the cops and tell them, "Yo, my girl did this." Oh well, so you can file a report. And, nothing ain't gonna happen. Well, if you want to press charges, you got to go to the court and you got to do this. And, yeah. Watch how hard it is to try to press charges on a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, society was.
Now, you press charge on them bitches? I know a homeboy that did that shit. He press charge. That bitch, get out of my house. You want to leave? You call 911. The cops came, man, we got to go.
Well, he was lucky.
Shit, you got to go.
Well,
I'm calling the cops.
lucky.
If these bitch come to my crib, I'm calling the cops.
He was lucky.
Shit, lucky or not, I'm finna call them.
No, I'm saying homeboy was lucky. I'm surprised that the cops actually did something. Because normally these women can just do whatever the fuck they want to
You
do.
gotta beat them to the punch. You gotta be the first one in Texas. You gotta be the first. Whoever call that motherfucker first, the second person going to jail.
Okay, okay.
So if you call that motherfucker first, she going. She called first, you going. I learned about this punk ass state. Whoever call that motherfucker first, boy, it's over.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That was
Not
said
like
with-
this motherfucker.
with
I
the
don't
woman,
like cases.
she be in the lead. You know, that's basically, as I said, Israel's on the way backwards. Just like the apostle mentioned, Jeremiah 2, that's that degenerate plan. With her being in the lead has basically caused digression, you know. So we can't progress if she's actually the head.
Bro, that's not her position. That's not her role. You see, the Lord didn't create her to be the lead. The Lord created the man to be the lead. That's why he said that Adam was formed first, man. And then Eve. You see, when you read Genesis 2, bro, it talks about that help me. You know what I'm saying? She's an assistant, man. You know? But Esau done put her in a role. He done took the man out of his role that the Lord set up and put the woman in the role. You got something?
I got it.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." Yeah, man, because the Lord prophesied through the words of Jeremiah that in a time He gonna create a new thing in the earth. Pretty much the so-called black woman, man, okay, or Israelite woman, period. her place in society is gonna come past a man. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men. That's why you have a form of simps out here now. Okay, they put the woman on a pedestal and put them above all families, man, because she's pretty much the head of everything, man. She's the head of the government, the damn community council. You know, they put her before anything out here in this society. So that's the words of the Lord coming true in this time right now.
I got two. Because we're going with the apostle said, he said Adam, this is 1 Timothy 2:13-14. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. You see?
Wow. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because she's a weaker vessel, man. You see, a woman is too emotional to lead, man.
Right.
You see, this is what you get. Just look at our nation now. This is what you get when a woman is in a position to lead. You get total chaos, man. Why? It's just like something happening and everybody just panicking because you going off emotion.
Right.
A man ain't gonna do that.
Right.
A man gonna, he gonna think, he gonna rationalize. Yeah. You see?
That makes sense. I got one more. Damn. 1 Corinthians 15:45. And so it was written, the first man Adam was made a living soul. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. The Most High didn't quicken Eve with the spirit of understanding, man. Because he blew. He said he blew in his nostrils the breath, which was life, wisdom, and knowledge, understanding of everything.
Right.
Damn, bitch. Now you follow this man right here, because I gave him the blueprint to do this right here. But now you want to go listen to the serpent in the garden, which is this damn devil. And now look where we at. This shit is over. This shit is through, man. So-called shit is over. Go
Got
ahead.
something for you real quick. Job 39:17 in the NLT. It says, "For the Most High has deprived her of wisdom; He has given her no understanding."
I know. Go ahead. I know you going with it.
Nah,
You got it. You got it, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
just like what the elder was going into, man. You see, the Lord didn't give her that understanding, man.
Right.
He gave the man the understanding, man. You see, and the man is supposed. Then she's supposed to be up under the man's vibration of what he pushes out. Okay, the way of the Lord, man. You see, the Lord not dealing with the woman, man. When you read it, I think that's in Corinthians, right? When it talks about the head of every man.
Yeah,
You know?
11, I think, 10 or 11. And then you would say one time, we talked about this one time, that I said you got it. It's what it says?
The proverb of wisdom.
Yeah. The proverb of wisdom, you have to understand it, which is that go back to that fear.
Yeah.
They don't fear the Most High. That's why they have, because the beginning of wisdom is what?
Lord.
So they don't fear.
Right.
They got that from you, player. I remember that boy. I was like, damn, come on, brother. You got it up.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, it says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High."
Read one more time, bro.
1 Corinthians 11:3, it says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High."
Yeah, see, that's the order, man. That's the order that Paul is reiterating, man. You see? Hey, it's Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman, and then the children. You see? That's the order, man. Why you think Paul reads another one where he was like basically saying like, submit yourselves unto your husband, man. He was telling the woman to submit herself unto her husband, man. Why? Because that's the order that the Lord had created from the beginning in Genesis chapter 2, man. For her to be under the man, man. You see? Why women will read, they'll read, Genesis 3 about the how the Lord said He's gonna make her birth painful, and that she will have that desire to rule, basically to rule over her man. To rule, but he to basically somebody get it.
I know
Genesis 3 and get it in the NLT, bro.
Damn, whoever get it
That's
first. Because that word, go ahead, you got it. I mean, Mike Albert brought that out. What is it, 3:16?
No, that's
Hold on,
Genesis 3.
15.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Go ahead, you read
This is
it.
Genesis 3 and verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply. Oh, so like you wanted it in the NLT, right?
Yeah, you read it first. I
Okay,
I'm
come.
trying to get this one.
In the KJV, then I'll read it in the NLT. This is Genesis 3 and verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow, and thy conception in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Yep.
Now I read it in the NLT. It reads, Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth.
Yeah, that's a curse, man. So when you going into labor and you all in pain, that's a curse, man. Because you shouldn't, like when you look at animals, you look at it in the nature world. Animals really don't be in pain. They just, you know, just push the baby out and then keep on going, man. You see? But this is a curse unto the woman, man. But keep going, bro.
Con. It says, I'll read it again. Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancies, and in pain you will give birth. And you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you.
You see? That's the curse. You desiring to control your husband, not your husband ruling over you. Because when you read in chapter 2, the Lord set it up for the man to rule over you, man. You see? It says, matter of fact, can somebody get that, get Genesis 2, bro, and get that where he said, that help me, and get that word, bro.
And this word right here, rule, is H4910. Masal, hey, my Hebrew is suck. It says to exercise dominion. Are not these bitches exercise dominion, bro? They exercising it. They put it into practice. They exercising the rule and shall rule over these. So they exercising the dominion over the man. If you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American want to have a perfect family, follow a man that's following Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai, man.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. Motherfucker, we in subjection of the Lord.
Right.
But y'all bitches talk about I don't need a man and what they would say, I'm independent.
Right.
But you pray. Okay, you independent then quit your job then and go make your own money. Be self-sufficient on your own money. I said, man, if I was a mayor or governor, you know, all these independent women, I ain't mad, cool. I'm gonna give y'all 200 million acres of land. Go and build your own fucking city. No. You can't use my plumbers.
Right.
You can't use my electricians. You got it, man.
Right.
Man, fuck you niggas, man.
Right.
Go ahead, before I go off, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yes.
You fuck about these fucking people, man.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 2 and 18. And the Lord, power said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him. And out of the ground, the Lord, Yahweh Bashemal Shah, formed every beast of the field.
That was the point in 18, right? He gonna make her help me.
Wanna
You
get
get
that
that
help?
word, help me, bro.
Okay, Genesis 2 and 18.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
So going to the word help me, Strong's H, 62:13. Salakia, Strong's H 58:28. Right, and it says help, succor, one who helps.
You see, the Lord made the woman to be what?
It says one who helps.
One who helps. It said what? The
Succor.
Succor. Now, to get the definition of that word succor.
You got it.
This is the Google definition of succor. It's assistant and support in times of hardship and distress.
You see, that's the role that the Lord set the woman up to be for the men. You see, read that one more time, bro.
It said assistant and support.
An
in
assistant
times.
and support in what?
In times of hardship
In times of hardship
and distress.
and distress. Now get the synonyms for it, bro.
It says similar synonyms is aid,
Aid, a help,
a helping hand, assistant, ministration, comfort.
a comfort, man. You see,
Woo!
these were all the roles that the Lord had set up for the woman to be, man. You
Right.
see, keep going.
Ease.
Ease, man. We don't supposed to have this conflict with our women like that, man.
Right.
You know, that's a curse, man. You know, that's going back to that curse that the Lord put up on her because she put that friction. Now, when the brother was reading in Genesis 2, that was harmony, man. That was harmony that the Lord had set up with everything, man. He had made the creature, put Adam over the creatures, man, and made him a help me. You know what I'm saying? He made that harmony between the man and the woman. Because when you keep reading down, it says what? That basically they became one flesh, man.
Right.
You see? They became one flesh, and then now that relationship, you know what I'm saying, in Genesis chapter 3, when the Lord put that curse upon them, now that harmony that was set up in chapter 2, now it's friction between that relationship, man. You see? Now it's a battle. Now it's a fight between a man and a woman instead of that harmony that the Lord set up in Genesis chapter 2, man.
Yep.
You see, now that woman, she's no more that help, that comfort, that ease. Now she want to fight to be in that leadership role. Now she's a fucking problem, man.
Yep.
You see? And in his kingdom, Esau helps further that because why? He gives her liberty, man. He puts her over the other man in this place, man. Like the brother read in his precept that the Lord said what? He's going to make a new thing in the earth that a woman shall compass a man. You see? Everything in this kingdom was designed for the woman, man, to help the woman, man. It's all about the woman in this kingdom. Ladies' night,
Right.
all that shit. Everything was designed for the woman. Child support, all these government systems is set up for who? The woman. There's no shelter, homeless shelter for men, but there is for a woman. A woman can go to a woman's battered shelter. What about the man? You see? Everything was set up. Even when divorce comes about, what happened? The woman takes everything. When within the scriptures, it was all about
It's
the man.
opposite.
Right.
She leave with nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You see how ass backward this kingdom is, man. You see how the Lord and with Esau's ruling and these women pride on a fucking high. They number 2 on the fucking list of pride. They tied the black woman, the women of the nation of Israel, and the moles, man.
Yep.
They tied for a close second, man. Under the so-called white man in pride, man. You see, and that's why the Lord got to come back and humble their ass, man.
That's right.
That's also why the Lord told him in Isaiah 32 to rise up, you women at ease, you careless daughters, man. You know, he said your vintage is going to fail and your gathering not going to come, man.
Right.
You know, you about to, like Kahan is going into, man. Y'all about to lose, man. And they already starting to lose. You already seeing it, man. These women crying and complaining.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
now they want to cry and complain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah. Keep that energy, man.
Right.
Keep that energy, man.
And like you just read right now about where Sakura, right? About how a woman's supposed to be. This Sirach 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife beginning a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
There it is.
When a man go out here, man, put on his goddamn boots, the electrician, carpenter, whatever, he gotta go ahead and follow all the elements, the traffic, the bullshit out in the world. When he come home, bitch, you supposed to be a pillar of rest to this man. Because y'all reading right now the definition of the words.
Yep.
When that happens to a man, okay, why do you think a king is in this kingdom mindset? He in a kingly fucking aura. Because his woman behind him, that naturally boosts up a man's testosterone, man. That shit make you want to go out and go, you know what, damn, you come home the next morning, it make you want to get up and go do this shit tomorrow, man. Because this bitch is like, oh man, shit, it naturally boosts up your testosterone, like I did from Elder Yashawama, man. We was talking like, wow, bro. If a woman got your back, bro, like talking about it really, that's gonna make your ass feel good and nothing, you feel invincible.
Right.
With the Lord on your side too, Shalak, go ahead.
I was just gonna line back. It's like a pillar. Like I said, it's a pillar of
Pillar of
rest.
rest, man.
When you have a pillar, that's something you lay on. Also, a pillar supports the building. When you have a roof that is a pillar, the pillar is basically what the roof is resting upon, for it won't fall. So it's supposed to be a support. That's why when you go into Ephesians, right? I think it's in 5, where when you get a woman, you become one flesh. You know that woman's supposed to become one with you. So you have your one flesh. You don't supposed to keep tearing apart your flesh. That's what like I said, the curses go into.
Hey, I got the GNT of Sirach 36 and 24. When a man marries, he gets the finest thing. He will ever have a wife to help and encourage him.
Yep. You're encouraged. It will be a ruby unto you.
Come on,
It
man.
will be a fine ruby. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be luxury.
You hoes ain't touching that.
You just went when you leave this world and get to your home. You don't supposed to get to your house and just sit in front of your house and like shit.
You sit in the car.
You
like
know,
Hey, after you left the bar.
I didn't know that part.
Then you go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet on
Yeah.
Instagram, scrolling like another hour.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's no rest there. There's no
Wow.
peace. You're supposed to have peace in your home. But then through the curses, like you said, Eve, she all the way back to the garden, she have always caused that conflict because she always been intertwined with this damn serpent, the damn devil. You know, that's why I said in Sirach 25. You know, through her, we all.
He got
She
it.
he tricked her, man. He
Yep.
tricked her, bro. You know? That's why these women are so fucked. That's why these bitches was calling Kevin Samuel's show 40 something. I got a career, but you lonely, die alone. Bitches got all them goddamn bachelor degrees, but lonely as hell, man.
Right, no cat food.
Esau tricked you, man, telling you that you should, you have a career, you can do this, you can do that, man, when that's not your role. The thing that makes a woman truly happy is what? To be under a
Family.
man. Family, like the elder
That's
said,
your
man.
fucking career, nigga.
Right. Why?
Your
Because-
fucking family, man.
Because the Lord put it in them, man. They
Right,
programmed,
right.
bro. You fighting against what the Lord made you to be, man.
Fighting
And that's
against
why
nature.
Exactly, fighting against nature. That's why it's so fucked up, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's what Diane Carroll said before she died. She said basically all the time she worried about a career and everything. She didn't think about, hey, I should go back and basically be a wife.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
you got. That's a woman's mindset. Like I said, the Lord has basically set her up to be a helpmeet. But Esau said, no, you don't have to do that like that. You can go and get a career. You know what I'm saying? If you can make, and they look, you can make, we can give you more money if you put him out the house. And our women basically was baited to that shit.
I met this motherfucker at this damn bar, bro. I was just with the brothers, and I'm texting, you know, the motherfucker doing that little ignore shit that they always do. And the motherfucker asked me, "Did you go to school?" Bro, I just started talking to this motherfucker, bro. Cause I was like, what the fuck you even asking me that shit for, bro? You ain't trying to ask what I like, what I'm into, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. Bitch asked me, "Did you go to school?"
I'm like, yeah, I went to kindergarten.
Huh? What she say?
Now go ahead. I was like, yeah, bitch, school, yeah. I went to kindergarten and dropped out.
Yeah. What the fuck do that have to matter in 2023, bro?
Yeah. Right, when you grown, you're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I had a precept.
Oh, okay.
Just real quick. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. It says, "Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord."
Now, why would Paul say that? Because he's reiterating what? That harmony that the Lord set up in Genesis chapter 2, man.
Yep.
Look, this is your role. Submit yourselves unto your husband. This is the role that the Lord created for you. This is what he made you to do, man. You see?
Yep. It says, verse 23, "For the husband is the head of
Hey,
the wife."
real quick, showing you that the man ruling over you is not a curse.
Right.
Showing you that the man having rule over you is not a curse, man. You having that mindset of trying to control that man, that's the curse.
Ooh, man.
It says, verse 23, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as a Mashiach is the head of the church."
No, read that last part again, bro.
It says, Ephesians 5 and 23, "For the husband is the head of the wife."
The husband is the head of the wife. Paul is letting it be known, man. Look, this is your head. This is your Lord, man.
Right.
Like the scriptures say, Sarah called Abraham what? Lord, man. You see?
Yes, my Lord.
Just like Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua is our God, our husband. We your God.
right.
We your Lord, man. You see?
And just like with Sarah, if I can add, just like with Sarah, that's why it says, "Whose daughters ye are," man. You know, she's your example, man. So that's the example you should be following, man. Just like the Quran is going into. Yahweh Shai is our Lord. You know, we're your Lord, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ephesians 5 and 23, it says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as the Mashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body."
Yeah, you see? Now, real quick, can we get that, brother got that NLT, bro, where it says a woman shall be saved in childbearing. Real quick, bro. Get in the NLT, and you're going to see right under it, it's going to say a footnote. Because the only women that's going to be saved in this time is the women who going to come back to accept that role that the Lord gave them, man. You see? All these other bitches who saying, "Oh, you old man, gotta do this for me." Your ass is gonna get put to death, man. You got a horrible death coming, man. You see?
Right.
You're not gonna be one of them women. Hey, that lets you know that Isaiah 4 and 1, those gonna be those women that hey, oh, I accept my role that the Lord made for me. You see, the brother got that?
Yeah. Oh, you got it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse
I think it's last verse.
verse 15. It says, "But women will be saved through childbearing, assuming they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modesty."
That's NLT?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time, bro.
Okay. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15, NLT. It says, "But women will be saved through childbearing, assuming they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modesty."
Now go down to the footnote, bro. Go down.
Yep. It says, the footnote, it says 2 and 15, "Or will be saved by accepting their role as mothers."
By accepting that role, man. Your ass gonna be saved by accepting that role that the Lord had created you to be. Under the man. Being his comfort, being his ease, being his support, man.
Put up with this shit. All that shit. All the above, goddammit.
You know? Those are the women that's gonna be them Isaiah 4 and 1s, man.
Right.
Those who accept that role, man. Who see, oh man, what this nigga, what the damn serpent told us, oh hell no, that ain't the way. You see? They gonna come back into the way that the Lord had truly created them to be, man. You see that proper order, man. And like the apostle and the elder was talking about earlier, that Red Bull, the Lord is pushing that vibration back in the earth right now, man. That's why you even got some of the women now saying, talking down on other black women with that mindset, man.
Right.
Trying to be in a man's position. You got other women getting on their ass, man. You see?
That makes sense because I'm gonna read this real quick in the GNT back in Ephesians 5 and 23. It says, "For a husband has authority over his wife, just as Yahweh Shai has authority over the church. And Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, is himself the Savior of the church, which is his body. So if you all in one with that, and we coming in and we the church spiritually, and like you just read right here, if a woman do her duties and a man doing his thing, the Lord will save you, man. Because it says Yahweh is himself is the Savior of the church. Are not our bodies temples?
Hey, wasn't Noah his wife savior?
Yep.
Wasn't it because Noah did put the work in that his wife was saved?
And she plays that role right where he just read.
Exactly. Yeah.
God
You know?
damn it. That's that example.
Mm.
Damn, boy. It depends. Hey, what's that scripture, bro? What's that scripture?
Noah, they didn't talk.
First
You know,
Timothy 2:15.
they didn't talk a whole lot about Noah's wife in the scriptures. You know, but she played a role.
Wow.
She played her part.
Right. And for women that's got a problem with that, and you're gonna be contrary to that, Zechariah 13:8, man. The Quran already mentioned the majority of the nation of Israel is gonna get put to death when you read that scripture, man. And when you deal with logic, and you know, hey, women outnumber men at least 7 to 1. You know what I'm saying? I think the number is higher. You know, much higher than that. You know what I'm saying? So the majority of that number in Zechariah 13 is talking about you women, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you better get it. Or not. Like,
Yeah.
or not.
So, if I could also add, you know, the beloved brother Ayah Shema from GMS Mississippi, he had, I put it in chat yesterday, but he, I screenshotted, you know, a little section of his video. The title of it was, what was the title? American Made Woman. You know, American Made Woman. And he was just, man, he was going in. You know, I suggest, you know, you all can tune into that lesson. His title, his page is GMS Kingdom Miner 144. But nonetheless, in that video, he pretty much went into the statistics of the United States, in particular, Babylon the Great, about the population of the women. And I believe, like in general, like the population of women, they accounted for like, I want to say like 4.2%, and then like the black women is about 2%. The black women only make up 2% of the of women in the United States.
All right.
You see, so really they're really insignificant, man. So, but they think so highly of themselves, like bro, like the Lord, like the apostle said all the time. Bro, the Lord ain't got to save no women here, cause you know how many other Israelite women there are on the other side of the world, bro.
Right.
So 2% of a nigga woman here, bro, the Lord ain't gonna bat an eye by killing all you, man.
That's right.
I got a quick scripture. This is Luke 16 and verse 15. This is Yahweh Shah speaking. And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men. And you could use this on all fronts. Of course, Esau, Edom, you know, anybody that's bucking up against the order and stand up Yahweh Bashar Shah. But in this case, spiritually, you can tie it into these women. Ye are they which justify yourselves before men. Right, and that's all these women do. They justify themselves. Like the Kahan was going into, he was looking at that Facebook post, and you just saw these women just defending each other and trying to justify themselves for the fucked up situations they in. You know, it says, "You are they which justify yourselves before men, but the Most High know of your hearts." And we're in those times where the Lord is revealing the hearts of everyone, man. It says, "But the Most High know of your hearts. For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of the Most High." And who is highly esteemed amongst men right now? These black women, right? Which only make up 2% of the women in the United States, right? Oh, no, of the whole world. So, but yet, in the mindset of these people, like they're highly esteemed, but that's an abomination of the Lord.
Right.
Why? Because you look at their mindset as filthy, man. They can be beautiful. They're beautiful demons, man. You know, you look at these women, they shape good. You know, some of them smell good. But man, they're complete demons. You try to have a conversation with them, man, you have high blood pressure at the end of the day, man.
Right. Beautiful demon.
You know? Yeah, beautiful. The scripture says Satan masquerades as an angel of light. Satan masquerades as an angel of light, man, and he uses these women as weaker vessels because they're easier to tap into. They're more emotional.
Hey, that's why the scripture saying the book of Sirach not to basically look upon one's beauty. Yeah, you know why? Because your ass will get tripped up on that, man.
Right.
You know, like the brother said, you will see him like, damn, she's gorgeous. As soon as that bitch start talking,
damn it!
like I said, they horses, they snares and nets too, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Shoot that
there,
arrow, bro.
50 Cent, he said that not too long in his interview. He said, you know, hey, you know, you
Pretty Women,
pretty
yeah.
women, yeah,
Yeah.
you pretty women stay away from me.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't looking, he trying to look upon
He
you.
fell for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Living in the big rich
You know,
town. Now,
Give me a mediocre bitch, man. I don't want
can't help that
give me
shit, man.
yeah, give me a 6 or 7. I don't want no 10.
Yeah.
You know, because that beauty, like I say, that'll basically have you mesmerized. Next thing you know, you becoming more of a simp. You don't even know it. You know, just like a big bitch gaining weight. They don't know they too big till it's too late. So you gotta be like, no, you know. But see, the Lord, and one of the things about it, he through the curses, the Lord that took away the ways of even your hair. Now you gotta put all these chemicals and shit in your head. You know, to try to look like so-called white woman. Hey, the Lord did so much to it, and that's why I said the whole head is sick. Now, when you think about it, who's in head? Who's the head now in these days? It's damn Eve. So she basically had her and the serpent, you know, because this can go all the way back to Isaiah 1. Her and the serpent that came together, and she became the head, just like the serpent had played his part as being the ruler of this earth. And he gave her the head of being the nation of Israel. You know, because Judah is what? Is the head. And she's in front of her man, so what has happened? Complete degenerates. Complete degenerates.
And wow, boy, y'all, man, bro, wow. You know, people look at us like, oh, how you? I'm gonna read this, man. 1 Corinthians 2:12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given unto us of the Most High. What we speaking now is not of this world, man. And one would have to just sit and think and listen to this, sit down right now tonight and be like, man, because I never heard nothing like this before. None of us have. So you have to just sit and think like, damn, I never heard this before. This is not of this world, man.
Right.
We don't know why the Lord called us to this, to do this, man, but we know that it's of a higher power than ourselves. This has nothing to do with what we think or our certain study habits. This ain't got nothing to do with that, man. This is the spirit of Yahweh and the son Yahweh Shai that's out here bringing this message into his people, man. That's why brothers coming so compassionate and raw, because that's how our Lord Yahweh and the son Yahweh Shai, Yahweh and the son Yahweh Shai come, man.
That's right.
That has nothing to do with us. And only the elect of his people go understand and see, and their spirit go resonate with the spirit of the word and like, you know what, they make sense. So, man, bro, this is crazy, bro. That's when you become a new creature. You know, just because how the spirit has it going, the spirit hasn't been it out in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians. This is the spirit of the Most High, not the spirit of the world.
Right.
So that's why I bring conflict, because people hear this and listen like, damn. That's why the conflict happened, because you got the spirit of the Most High and the spirit of the world. That's a conflict. That's like oil and water; it don't mix. That's why we coming like this, man. You know, you got it up.
This is John chapter 3:3. Yahweh Shai answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto you, unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High.
Right.
And you know, this is all a part of being born again. When you go into that word again, it means from above. See, because we've had a low birth here, man. You know, we've had a very low existence here, with really no existence. You know, like this is death, man. So in order to tap into immortality, in order to tap into first and foremost salvation, man, we had to be born again. You know, meaning put off everything that we ever learned on this side, man. You know, and what do we learn? We learn black culture, which is death culture. We learn about single parent households, right? We learn everything that was against Yahweh Shema Shai. But in order to be qualified, for salvation, man, we had to be born again, meaning we had to receive this knowledge of the scriptures, man, because this is life. Baruch chapter 4:1, take heed and turn and take hold of it, Jacob. For this is the book of the commandments of life.
Right.
So anything outside of this book is death.
Man.
Right.
Thank you.
And then I'm sorry. No. Get what? You want to get something?
Yeah, I go second Edges 14 and 34.
Because you said as being reborn. So we're being reborn as children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now the Spirit is instructing us and raising us up to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our parents, so to speak.
Right.
It's the Spirit of the Lord now that we've been reborn again, to nurture us and to raise us up to where we at right now. It's the spirit, man. Oh, go ahead, yeah, please.
Real quick, just
I'm
based
trying to
on
follow
what he
the
just said,
feet.
because it flows right into the scripture I had.
Oh.
Because it is the spirit that's doing it. It's not our parents like the which is why the majority of the world rejects it. This is John 14:16, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. That's the difference right there. That's why we, you know what I'm saying, us that's coming into this thing, the spirit, it's a spirit thing, man. You know, the world has rejected this, man. That's why they look at the majority of people, the 2/3, they look at us like we crazy, man. You know, we're just trying to, just like the Quran and everybody, Quran are going into, we're just trying to give that order, man, which the Lord is all about. He tells you that in Corinthians, I believe 14, let all things be done decently and in order, man. The Lord is all about order, man. This is that order coming back into the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And these people hate it, man.
Because, but I got you one quick, because what you said, Ephesians 2:1, the title said, made alive in Yahushua, and you have he quickened it. That's John 6:63. The spirit have quickened it, but the flesh profited nothing. And you he hath quickened, who were dead in trespass and sins, which goes back into Titus chapter 3. We all come from the world, man. Some of them got tattoos, some brothers ain't circumcised. So this, like, you can't say anything, but the Lord called us unto this. The Lord called us boldly unto his throne to do this, man.
Right.
You can't say, well, he perfect. No, we came out of the world, man. And we still sin every fucking day. Right. If you a man of the truth and you don't sin every day, you tripping. That's why we have to repent every day. So this is a spiritual thing, man. And once you grasp and understanding and you see it and get out your emotions and feelings, it's like, yo, man, this is, bro, I still, man, bro.
Yeah. Hey, read that, bro.
I'm sorry, man.
Because this is like the brother's going into being born again, and what the elder just said. It's gonna tie right into it, man. This is what it takes to be reborn again. Get right. Read it, bro.
This is 2 Ezra 14 and verse 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding.
You see, you gotta subdue your own understanding, man. But what does the scripture say when you come into this, man? You gotta be as a newborn babe, man. You see, everything that you learn in the world, man, you gotta throw that shit away, man. You see, and you gotta start over new. You gotta subdue your own thoughts. And what, bro?
It says, therefore.
Yeah.
It says, therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts.
You see, reform yourself, what? To the scriptures, man. Okay? And the way of the Lord, man. Okay? Yeah. And the judgments, and when you read all of the scriptures about the judgment, you gotta reform you gotta put yourself in that, man. Yeah. You see? Keep going, bro.
That's putting off that no man putting on the new man. That mortifying your members. Colossians 3.
But Colossians keeps saying
that. You gotta put mortify those members. You know, you gotta put off that old man. You gotta put that man to bed. You gotta bury him. That old man gotta be put. Like he'll steady trying to come back up. That's why it goes into us. We have to repent. You know, that old man always gonna try to creep back up. But like I said in Colossians 3, you know, that new man have to continue being revived and keep going.
If I can add, it says that reform your hearts. Why? Because Esau, Edom formed our people's minds, you know, a certain way for generation after generation after. That's a part of the curse, Jeremiah 17:4. Discontinue from our heritage. Okay, well, what is that? Well, we got kicked out of the land. We forgot about who our power is. We forgot about our culture, our law, statutes, commandments. And so now this other nation that came swift as an eagle, now he had a captive, what do you call it? He had a grip on your mind.
Right.
And so throughout these generations, Esau is just it's like cookie dough. Our people's minds like cookie dough, man. And each generation just forms it, and like that's where black culture comes from, man. So now coming to this truth, the Lord is reforming it, man. This thing we're in the process of making things right again, restitution. Acts the 3rd chapter, man.
And that's what that reborn. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
That's what that going into that reborn is going into, man. We have to be re-taught. You know, reprogram. We've been programmed by this devil, man. You know, this whole his vibration, his spirit is in the earth. The earth has been given into his hand, pursuant to Job 9:24. So that's the vibration he put in. So we have to be reborn. That went over Nicodemus's head, man. But we got that understanding in this time. Not talking about going back in your mother's womb. It's talking about being retaught, reprogrammed, man. You know what I'm saying?
It goes with that. I'm sorry. He just read. This goes with the inner man and outer man. The Habashah look at the inner man, and that's the contrast. Because the outer man is flesh.
Right.
Yeah, you can fool somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Put on a suit and
That's just
talk.
like these preachers.
Exactly.
You know, let's
Man,
say,
that's-
No, you got that shit.
Hey, bro, look,
Go back, guy. You
I
got
want to
it,
pull
bro.
this real quick.
I know, I already
What the
know.
brother had said about, you know, we've been taught all these things and stuff, but that's why we grab it real quick.
This is Micah 2, verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart."
You see, that's why we tell our people, arise ye and depart. And we talking about leaving America? No. We talking about coming out of the way of the mindset of the Western society, man. You see? Reforming your, renewing your mind, man, via the way of the Lord, man. You see? Keep on.
It's good to be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Which means this is the ultimate mind game.
Yeah.
The spirit is mental.
Yeah.
It said to be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Right.
Bro.
Yeah.
We got mentally duped by this nigga, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
so tripped out, man.
Yeah.
You know?
We see how powerful this nigga Magic is, man. Because look, he still got 2/3 of our people.
Right.
Look how gone these people are, man.
Right.
Yep.
Look
Yeah.
how gone these people are.
They're
It's so
gone,
good.
bro.
I was like, damn, y'all can't see this?
The horrible witchcraft. Boom.
Look, black culture. You mentioned what's black culture?
Death.
Yeah.
Death culture.
Yeah, pretty much.
God.
Pretty much. yeah. Pretty much. It's the ways of death. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, you could give different examples, but it all leads to the same thing. First of all, black culture now is, that's why I said, you know, brothers think I be just making jokes all the time. No, it's for real. And like I said, this dude, Kevin Samuels, he was to listen to us. He picked up on it, and that's why he died, because it wasn't his job to straighten Jake out. But he was trying. But he took on a demon that was more powerful than him. And that demon claimed him.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because see, the spirit of the Lord wasn't with him. Yeah. But I take my hat off to him for what he was trying to do. Right. I believe the man was sincere.
I think he was.
He realized Jake was really fucked up, and he was really trying to correct Jake. But he wasn't a prophet. He wasn't a man of the Lord. And he stepped into a lot that wasn't his, and the demons claimed him. Hey, you know, it is what it is. But he had to be a sacrifice. But whatever. But
Hey.
you know, like being a 350 pound, 400 pound woman, that's eventually going to lead to what? Death.
Yeah.
See, right now the demons are keeping them going. You see, like brother, the majority, 80%. Well, he said it, and it's true. 80% black women are overweight. That's a part of black culture now.
Yeah.
Like you said, Benaiah, and it's like you like we're like aliens, man, because we're looking like y'all can't see this is fucked up. Like wow, like to us, we're like, yo, they don't see that that's fucked up.
Right.
What's wrong with these motherfuckers? Like these women, like yo, homegirl don't know that she's morbidly obese. And you can see even when it's disgusting to even look at them. You see how big they be walking all that shit. They look like they're about to drop dead at any moment. The arteries are screaming for help. Their heart, like you know what I mean. Like when you see them big,
That's right.
morbidly obese big Shirleys,
Right.
that's terrible. That's a terrible abomination of a sight, right?
Right.
Eyesore.
But that's like a part of black culture now. These black women, that's the thing. Like basically, if you're a black woman, you're supposed to be fat.
Right.
Like that's the new, like you said, that's the new
So-called culture.
black culture now.
Yeah.
That's the part of new black culture. If you're a black woman and you skinny, they look at you, what's wrong with her? She's too skinny. Yeah. If you're a black woman, you're supposed to be fat. You're supposed to be, or have, the black woman, we black. Well, I'm a black woman, I'm supposed to have some weight on me. Like that's the new, and that's what Kevin Samuels was freaking out about. Like wow. He said, go back 30 years ago. Go back to the 80s. Just back to the 80s, which is 40 years ago. And you look at the family albums. You might have had one fat Aunt Shirley or one big mama, but the majority of black women were skinny. Black women wasn't
No.
I got to go back to the 80s, the 90s.
Go to Mid now, yeah.
Back when I first came in the truth in the early 90s, black women wasn't walking around overweight.
Right.
You always had a couple of fat bitches here and there, but it was few and far between.
Yep.
And guess what? They were ridiculed by other women if you was overweight. Okay, if you was overweight, period, man, you was like you know, they throw darts at the thing, you know. You dig what I'm saying? It wasn't cool to be overweight 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Well, it wasn't cool to be overweight, period. You got ridiculed in the world. You got made fun of. But now it's like a reverse. Now you got big fat motherfuckers trying to snap on skinny people for being skinny. Yeah. But that's the way of death, because all them fat black bitches, eventually they gonna drop dead. They gonna croak. The older you get, all that weight on you, man, you're gonna drop dead. Your heart gonna give up eventually. Your arteries are gonna give out on you. Then, black culture, what else is black? These single parent, y'all's going into it. Single parent homes, these little young GMO baby niggas growing up and they just killing each other or going to jail. Or some of them are ODing on them new world drugs. Everybody's on drugs. All these little young niggas are drug addicts now. They're all drug addicts. Them and Sherman. All that shit that these, you know, them niggas be doing, popping pills. These little young kids, 18, 19, early 20s, they're on some kind of drugs. They on some shit. Like, you gotta be on some type of drugs to be cool or be down, like, you know, or just to cope. But that's the new black culture. And the Mo shit. To be a Mo is cool. If you a Mo, it's cool. These little young, I'm talking about these little young people. These little teenage niggas, they Mo's, man. Yeah. Because look, these new age Mo rappers wearing dresses and pocketbooks and purses. Then you got the other one there, like I said, man. Like Benaya, like you said, yo, Jake is gone. Then you got this other one here. What's her name? Big fat bitch. Lizzo running around. Like they're actually trying. Like they're with Esau's magic. He got these people bewitched. So that's why I guess these black women, they think that shit is like that's the new sexy. But they really believe it.
It is. Yeah.
They really believe that shit. They think being fat is the new, that's like the new in thing.
Because they living it. You're right. Yep. I got a precept for you, Apostle. Check this out. This is Proverbs 15-17. It says, better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox and haveth therewith. In the NLT, it says, a bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than a steak with someone you hate. That's God of our people. They don't eat fucking vegetables as supposed to, bro. It's all written in the scriptures, man.
What's that? What's vegetables?
Zoom,
The more big fat gorillas, like you think that can high. Shit,
man. Yep.
And that's what we telling our people, man. Arise ye
Right.
apart, man. Come out of this way like the apostles explained it, man. You know, like the elder Bonds of Pilate explained it, man. Like brothers are going into. You see, now it's time for us. It's time for us to come out of that way, man. Come out of this westernized mindset, man. You know, and come back on the way. Come back into the way, man. But 2/3 of the nation of Israel is not going. They refuse to return, man. Therefore, they're gonna be destroyed on this side, man.
Ooh, that's why. Oh man, I'm glad you said that. Come out of this now. Fuck it. I was talking about it before the camera come on. That whole lovey-dovey shit with your this catering to women. That's another thing, brothers. We got to come. I'm saying it on camera. I was telling these brothers before the camera come on, man.
Let's go.
That's another westernized shit. Okay. Yeah, you can have your woman, you can deal with women and all that, but all that. See, bro, we've been here too long. All of us have been that, you know, baby. No, fuck that, man. We're supposed to be catering to, not at this point in the game. Not at this point in the game. You know, kissing your woman's ass, no, that's not supposed to be happening, man. On no level with no brothers. You gotta tell these broads, man, look, this is what I'm doing. We together, I'm holding shit down. Don't bother me. Okay? I pay the bills, the rent's paid, right? The kids are taken care of, right? Shut the fuck up and leave me alone. You gotta tell a woman to leave you alone sometimes, man. all that catering to these bitches, and you know. And once again, I was talking about this the other day. Jake, man, y'all gotta learn on your own how to extrapolate. I shouldn't have to explain every little fucking thing to you, man. You understand? I'm not gonna come down from up here to down here to be explaining shit. I'm not gonna do that at this point. But that's why I got y'all leaders and elders here in the camp, and even they're getting tired of doing this shit, man. So Jake, man, y'all better fucking come up on some levels, man. You understand? See, because like, you know, sometimes the spirit get on me to explain things to brothers. But I get a little annoyed sometimes. I'm being honest with y'all, man. I get a little agitated, man. I have my moments, man, where I get a little fucking perturbed. If you get my point, you know, like, because I'm used to being around my peers. Like, you understand what I'm saying? When I'm around the apostles and the elders, when I'm up top, we don't have certain things, we having a conversation. When you brothers will be lost in our conversations. You know what I mean? The conversations, if I'm around the apostles or even the other top elders and bishops, our conversations, man, y'all will be lost. Or y'all be like, oh shit, y'all be a little bugged out.
Ball game.
Cause when I'm around the other top men, our shit is on another level. The conversations that we have or the level that we on. You understand? Cause we done lived it and done that, been that, done that. So it's like, you know, being out here, but that's why the Lord got me out here. But y'all gotta fucking come up. Y'all gotta meet me. You know? That means y'all gotta come up fast. One thing I don't like is, or we don't like, because Apostle Tahar won't say shit to most of you brothers, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. Apostle Gabar wouldn't even say nothing to most of y'all brothers, man. You know what I mean? I mean, they'll salute you, but as far as really sitting and having conversations, they ain't gonna do all that. Because they're gonna be like, man, you guys simple brothers, man, them brothers, man. They'll get frustrated. You know what I mean? I'm being real, man. So, like, I be showing a lot of patience, man. You know what I mean? But I get agitated sometimes. Like, all that simple-minded shit, man, gotta go. It got to go, man. Either you keep up the speed or you get fucking, you get your walking papers, man. You understand? That's where we at. That's where we at. I'm letting y'all know where we at right now. And to all ears within hearing. Even you get the cameras going, right?
That's a scripture.
Everybody gotta come up to speed. This is the special forces, man.
That's a scripture for it.
And I'm being dead fucking serious. This is the special forces. Hey, when you join the Navy SEALs, man, it might be 100 dudes, only 30 guys make the cut.
Maybe that's not. I know what you mean, bro.
Maybe less than that.
I got a precept for you.
Come on with it.
Ephesians 4:23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. In the NRT, instead, let the spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes.
That's what it's about.
So you gotta learn to extrapolate, man.
Right.
Okay? You brothers and all the brothers listening got to learn to fucking extrapolate when you hear apostles or elders or your camp leaders say certain things. You see what I'm saying? Now, Elder Ariala and Yashawamba Ariala, I could talk to, they on a certain level. Because they've been around us for years. They've been up top with us. Those men, the top camp leaders, they on that level where they where they need to be. See, so you listen to them, man. What that scripture say, find the right, get thee baton. See, Elder Yashawamba Ariala, I could fuck with them. I could have conversations with them and they know right where I'm at. You see, and some of the other camp leaders. When I'm up in Indianapolis with the other elders up there, the elders of the camp.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ayash, Dimash, Anakba. When I go to Chicago, when I get around other top, the Elder Malcolm and the Elder Karab, he's in town too with the brother.
I thought he was okay. Yeah.
He's here, man. Lord willing, he'll be up around here tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see him. You know what I mean? Even not for nothing. Even like Uriah, Yakia, I could, those men that they've been, those leaders of the camp, Benji, like certain men, whatever camp out in Cali, Barack, Mawatazak, the leaders of the camp, they can meet me on my level.
Right.
You know what I mean? The leaders of the camp will go up to Boston, Adama, Amwaz, like the leaders. Those brothers, they've been around us. And they wouldn't be in that position if they wasn't on the level that they was on. Yeah.
I got a precept for you.
Come on with it, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 8, verse 8. It says, despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease. You can't miss the matter of fact, I'm gonna read the next verse because it breaks it down again. It says,
Come on with it.
verse 9, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learned of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding and to give answer as need required. So we gotta walk in the same discourse as the apostles and elders, man. Like he's saying, all that simple-minded, like being slow, acting like you don't know what the hell going on, that'll get you up out of here, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If I can make a point
Wow.
too, that's why when you're around the elders or the camp leaders, man, it's best to shut the hell up, man. You know, watch, listen. That's how you learn, man. You know, the scriptures talk about being around great men that you don't supposed to be talking and shit. You let those men talk, man, and that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? You learn from the discourse that they have. You watch them. You know what I'm saying? And you pick up, man. If you're in the spirit, you're gonna pick up, man. You know?
Yeah. That right there will get you in trouble. What the Officer Benaiah just said. That's one surefire way to get yourself in the spotlight and not talking around the elders, doing especially if you're a young dude. That's right there. That's a quick way of getting yourself in trouble in here. You know what I mean?
Hey, Apostle, that's just like
Yeah.
remember when you growing up, you know what I'm saying? You know, your parents will be in the room. You know, how they come to you over, they talking, they may be playing cards, and you come in,
Yeah.
you try to talk, you get your, go in
Yep,
there.
you get smacked in the head. I remember.
You
Yeah.
listen a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Get your ass in the room and go
Get here, yo.
What
This
you
grown
going to
folks,
bed, man?
Hey man, what you doing here around the grown folks? Get your ass, go in the room with them. Get back in the room with them kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we all out there. You go up around your mother or father sitting there drinking, and they got the cigarette smoke. We in here smoking cigarettes and drink. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get back in the room with them kids.
I'm going to get your ass spanked a couple times. Get your ass back in the room. Man, bro, yep.
Yeah, you get smacked inside the head.
I
No,
can't find
can you read that? What did you read about the renewing your thoughts?
it. This is 4:23.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, you got it? Okay, come on. I feel. I see. Yeah. Ooh, my eyes getting bad.
I think you read in the NLT about let the spirit renew your thoughts or something like that. The way
Oh,
you
I
think.
was okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I went to Colossians 3:10, but yeah, Ephesians 4:23. Come on now. Say name winning tonight. You going to NLT?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah. Everybody, Lord help you, you be all right. Yeah, but to extrapolate, but like I said, when I'm telling you, brothers, like with the thing with the woman thing, right? That's what I mean. Like, I want brothers to understand what we say. We got to tell brothers this shit. We got to. That's our job. What the fuck? We're not gonna know. We ain't gonna fucking deal with y'all with kid gloves. We're gonna tell y'all the fucking truth.
Right.
Especially, we got to. It's experience. We're speaking from fucking experience. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth, man. Fuck these women, man. I mean, you deal with them, but fuck them. If you understand, see, that's what I mean. I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. You got your girl, whatever the fuck, your wifey, whatever the fuck. Whatever. You deal with them, and I'll explain myself tonight, but I already did it earlier, especially for the camera. Okay? Nobody's saying go home and beat your woman up and treat her like shit and all that bullshit. Just some Ike Turner type shit. But see, even that's bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even that's bullshit. That's a one-sided story. Of course, yeah, we got Tina Turner's part. Oh, Ike was just such a monster. Right, but did we live in the house with them?
Right.
Was we on the road with them? No, we don't know what went on. No, the Bible says no. We only know her black woman side of the story. Just like Kevin Samuels said. See, he was a monster. Oh yeah, he was that much of a fucking monster. You became a fucking superstar because of this man.
Right.
With his name, Turner. Her name was Annie Mae Bullock. She was an old nappy-haired girl from the country that could sing, and he picked her up and made her into. He gave her whole style of singing. It was Ike that made her. He created Tina Turner.
Wow. But
Watch the movie. If you watch that,
I've seen it, but damn.
the movie, the one with Lawrence Fishburne and
Angela Bassett.
yes, I'm surprised they even told the truth on that in the movie. Watch the fucking movie.
That shit good.
Ike was already like kind of like he was already like a little famous. He already had a band. He had albums out. He was already like a kind of like a up and coming pop star. He already had like a little name already. He was touring through the South, and I forgot the name of the band. He had Ike Turner and his band. Mm-hmm. He already had like a couple of records out. He had money already.
Yep.
The movie show you that. And then however he heard her when he went somewhere, some bar, and he heard her sing, and he was impressed by her. Like, damn, this girl got a voice. Hey, come here, girl. Hey, baby, what's your name? Anime, hey, baby, show up at the studio, baby. You want to sing? Want to make records? Come to the studio. You know, he put her on.
Right.
I mean, of course, hey, you know, he was attracted to her. She was obviously attracted. Yeah, she was whatever, and then he started popping her, but he put her on too.
Right.
He got her up, and even before he popped the movie, even before they had sex, he put her on. He told her that she came to the studio and shit, and she could sing, but she still was missing something. So he told her, he said, no, baby, you got to sing from the gut. Come on, girl, sing from the gut. You got to, sing like this, baby, sing like it. And he coached her, and he gave her that confidence. Tina, that rough. Ike is the one who taught her how to sing like that. He taught her that whole, what she's famous for. Raoul, how Tina Turner, that manly type. He's the one that gave her that, because women didn't really sing like that. Right? He said, you got me singing like a man. I don't care, sing it like that. But that's what it caught on with people.
Right.
Because it was unique. So he was the one that created her whole style.
Yep.
He gave her fucking style, which made her famous. He gave her her name, because when he started popping her, they got married, so her name became Tina. She was no longer Anime, but she was Tina Turner. That sounds more like a stage name.
That's exactly, he knew what he was doing. The salt of the earth.
But then all of a sudden, when she got whatever she felt, or whatever, the real story, because Ike was popping other women, and she would act up because he was popping the other chicks in the band. Okay, the beatings, and he was just beating her up every day. Get the fuck out of here. But back to but you see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the point I'm making. I'm not saying go, and so I'm sorry. I went into that story because I said don't do an Ike Turner. Like even that was bullshit. Because he wasn't just beating her up every day like that. So that's a lie. Or like in that movie, The Color Purple. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, her life was just so terrible. He was just such a monster to her. See, that's that black woman witchcraft. Okay? But anyways, if you going by the movie, ain't nobody saying treat your woman like how the dude in the movie was treating this woman.
Right.
But even he wasn't even treating her that bad.
Nope.
Your woman is supposed to be afraid of you. When you come in the house, your woman is supposed to straighten up and, Mister's home. Mister, okay, I gotta cook the Mister supper. That's order. See, we've been in America too long.
But not West too long.
See, this Western shit. Because if you watch that movie, oh my God, it was like she was a slave. A woman is supposed to be your slave.
You're a second-class citizen, man.
She's supposed to be doing just what you saw Whoopi Goldberg doing in the movie. While he out toiling in the fields, her whole duties in the feds should be making sure the kids are taken care of, making sure the house is clean. When you walk through that fucking door, your house is supposed to be in order. She ain't supposed to be sitting there on the phone, gossiping on the internet, or you come home and she ain't even home yet.
Right.
Especially if your woman don't have a job, okay, if she's working, it's one thing. Like if you and your woman both got to work, that's one thing. Okay, that's understandable.
Right.
Depending on what her schedule is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like if in this society, women your woman might have to work too, whatever. Mm-hmm. If you come home and she ain't home, it better goddamn be because she get off work at a certain time. But if your woman is off work, her duties is to get her fucking monkey ass home. She's supposed to be home before you get there. to greet you when you come through the door.
Corral the kids, goddamn it.
Like I said, the only other way, like I said, is if she late as, hey man, what the fuck was you? Baby, because I had to stop and grab some stuff in the supermarket. Traffic is crap. You know, you take understandings to shit. You're like, okay, you should. Yeah, you know, look, remember you told me I was, you know, I had to stop at Kroger because I had to stop.
Groceries coming out.
And I had to, you know, baby, I had to get this because I know you wanted this. And then, you know, some shit like, yeah.
That happened to me.
And you know how it is, baby. You know, it's on 30, it's bad, and traffic, and, you know, like I said, man, you know, that's what I mean when I tell you I extrapolate. You know, like you be like, all right, man, but you read the spirit, you know, okay, whatever. I ain't saying treat your woman like shit, but fuck that. You gotta be like a mister. You gotta be like Danny Glover in The Color Purple.
Right.
All stare.
That's right.
Yeah.
Looking at that bitch like, you know,
Side eye.
that, you know, that Apostle Tahar look. You know, Bun Supply.
Yeah, oh, your body dog. You get that look. Well, that look that boy.
God.
I got one real quick. Oh, you got
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna go back to the Michael too. But
Okay, I just want to make a real
Go
quick
ahead.
on what the apostle said, because he said that a woman is supposed to fear her husband. So this is Ephesians 5:33. It says, nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife, even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband. And real quick, I want to go into that word reverence in the
Fear. Go, you got it.
right.
Yeah,
you got it.
It says reverence right here. It's
Just fucking around.
G5399 phobia, which anyone knows that's phobia. You know, it goes to which is a fear of something. It says to put to flight by terrifying, to scare away, to put to flight, to flee, to fear, be afraid, to be struck with fear, to be seized with alarm of those startled by strange sights or occurrences. So yeah, man, you're supposed to reverence your husband. You're supposed to fear. Don't we fear the Lord?
Right.
You know,
Look where we at now.
boom.
This is an intimate setting through the spirit.
Right.
But no, back out roads for you, man. My bad.
Yeah, come on.
Your ass. That shit, man.
This is Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction."
Yeah, this place is polluted, man. Like the apostle going into, like the elder Bond, and the rest of the brothers are going into, man. Showing you examples of how polluted the westernized mindset is, man. How out of order, you know what I'm saying? The ways of this Western world, okay, destroys a nation, man.
Right.
You know, and it's totally destroyed the nation of Israel, man. Okay, but the Lord saved us, like you said.
It's terrible.
If it wasn't for that remnant, man, we would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You see, we would have been totally consumed by this man. So it ain't nothing but the Spirit of the Lord that's keeping that's saving that elect, man. That's bringing that elect back into that remembrance, man. Okay, that's the only reason a nation. Because if this happened to any other nation, those nations would have been extinct, man.
Yep.
All the shit that we went through, man.
Right.
You see, the scriptures tell you that it ain't been done under the sun. It's been done unto the nation of Israel. Roughly paraphrased. I think it's in Daniel. If I'm not mistaken. But,
That's real talk.
Go ahead. No, keep reading.
But like I said, man, you know, we see the way that this place. That's what we telling our people, man. You got to come out of this. You got to come out of this mindset of this westernized society, man. Everything you've been taught from a child up was taught to pollute you, man. Okay, it's taught opposite of what your power truly wants you to do. You see,
right up.
He wanted. Yeah, this I got one. Baruch 5:5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high. Jerusalem is the people before it's the place. The Lord is calling his people to arise out of this depths of confusion, man.
Yep.
Families backwards, you following all other kind of fucking philosophies. You worshiping a god of fucking wood and stone that don't exist with no power. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, meaning look, and behold, thy children gather from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance
Yeah, man.
of the Most High.
Yeah, all this wickedness, this mo shit, because America tells you it's okay. So because because this country tell you it's okay, Jake, you set it up, yo. Jake is just because the white man said it's okay, yo. Fuck it, yo. It's cool. Jake's minds are really gone like cookie dough. One of y'all said that.
I know y'all.
You gonna become a mo because Biden said it's okay because they passed laws and it's okay, and these TV shows and movies promote. So you gonna give in to those foul demons and do that? You fuck it, ain't nothing wrong with you. Fuck it, yo. Let me try it. It's unbelievable. Niggas are that weak-minded. Because it's acceptable in society now. So why not try it? Why not join the club? Right? You know, you can't beat them, join them. It's fucking disgusting and foul and against nature. Animals don't even do that.
Right.
Fucking.
That's right. Esau polluted the earth so much, man. I remember, I think it was the Elder Yashawama who he did a video, man, of damn animals, a lion that's
A lion,
started
bro.
growing fucking mane like a man,
Yeah.
For
like
real?
a male lion.
Oh, Reese?
Yeah, it was not too long ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
a lioness
Is that
started
like-
growing hair
a
like
mane.
a mane. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking male lion, man.
Oh, man,
But
this
that's
is-
all through the shit that Esau polluting. It's just that his vibration that he's pushing out is totally, like the scripture said in the book of Psalms, the whole earth is out of course. Right? Everything is totally
And
off.
there's probably some shit. Esau probably actually directly did that. He probably, they probably did put on some shit in that area, or they probably captured that lion and did it,
Yeah.
injected it with something. You know,
Yeah, you're right. Esau do that shit. You see?
they're trying to make it where they really trying to make it where a man could be pregnant.
Yeah.
No matter, but all that witchcraft, all that scientific evil shit, naturally a man can't get pregnant.
Right.
That's not. It can't happen.
Pseudoscience, man.
This 2 Corinthians 6 and 17.
Everything is Esau is adverse to the Most High.
That's right.
Yep, that's right.
2 Corinthians 6 and 17. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
Oh God, yeah, exactly, and that's what's going on right now. The Lord is He called us into this truth to be separate, man. He separated us from the filth and the pollutions of this world, so we can be in the state of readiness to be received of Him. And those who turn back, and go back into their filthy ways, man, the Lord's going to completely destroy you. Because remember, was that Ezekiel 22? The Lord likened the nation of Israel as unto gold, and then you have the dross surrounding it, man. And see, 2/3 of our people is that nasty, filthy dross around that gold, man. And this is why the Lord is about to allow Putin and North Korea and Iran to send these missiles over here, man, to burn up the dross. Anybody who don't want to get right.
You said that draw.
Hey, the bond. You read that the Ephesians.
Okay, yeah, I got you. And then you want the NLT, right?
Con, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go down to the next verse. I think I know where you go with it. Ephesians 4 and 23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, verse 24. And that you put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness, in the NLT, verse 23. Instead, let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes, verse 24. Put on a new nature, created to be like the Most High, truly righteous and holy.
Yeah. So when the Lord put the Spirit on you, man, you when you come into this truth, you shouldn't be thinking like you were thinking when you was in the world, man. This truth should, like it says, reform your mind, your way of thinking, and how you perceive things. You see, you shouldn't still be that same. You shouldn't still be a nigga, man. Like I said, you got that example. I like to, brothers like to go into with Saul. When Samuel told Saul, that he was going, the Spirit of the Lord would come upon him. You know what I'm saying? He would start prophesying. He would be changed into a different man.
Right.
You see. So when the Spirit of the Lord is upon you, when you come to the truth, man, you're supposed to become a different person, man. Yep. That's why the scriptures brothers are going into about put on a new creature. You're supposed to become a new creature, man. You're not supposed to still be a nigga, man. And that's what we're telling our people now, man. When you reform your mind, man, become that new creature, man, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? That's the only way you're gonna make it out this place, man. If you still want to be reformed to the ways of this world, you're gonna die, man. You're gonna die with the world, man.
Because what's said in the Apocrypha, it was a Noah. I put up the other day. Noah was exchanged for the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it was Wisdom of Solomon.
I think it got to be Wisdom of Solomon.
I got you right here.
Yep. Yeah, kind. But now I'm going up a verse, Ephesians 4:22, that ye put off concerning the former conversations The old man.
Yep. The conversation, you know, how you live your life, man, your manner, how you
Right.
carry yourself, man. You know.
Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
Led by your flesh, man. You don't supposed to. Hey, bro, like the scripture, hey, we prisoners of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. You know, we prisoners in this truth, man. We no longer when we was in the world, we was doing whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Right.
Fulfilling every lust of the flesh, whatever brothers wanted to do. He wanted to go out and brothers was committing adultery, doing all kind of shit. We was in the world, man, at one point in time. You see? When we came into this truth, man, okay, now we got bounds that we can't go outside of. Yahweh Shah requires us to stay inside this circle. So now we gotta form ourselves into the way that He wants. You know, we can't no longer. That's why Yahweh Shah said, hey, you gotta bury your cross, man. You gotta. Hey, it's no longer about our interests and what we want to fucking do. Now it's about furthering the ministry and what Yahweh Shah, the will, His will, man. You know.
Hey, that's formed like an invisible force field. That's that shield, you know, when you put off that old man and you receive that new man. That new man is coming to life. You know, and as what we were just reading Ephesians 4, you can go all the way to Ephesians 6. You know, that whole armor, they put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shah. That's what you do when you put off that old man and we see that new man. You harden that armor, that shell, all right, that shield, that protection. Going back in that the walk, we're looking to receive that armor so we can receive that deliverance, that salvation.
And you best believe when you come into this truth, them demons are gonna come, bro.
They're gonna pay attention to you.
Yeah, like the brother Alvin Watt said at one time in the lesson, man, Saint's not gonna attack somebody on his team.
Right.
He's gonna attack somebody on the opposite team.
Oh yeah.
So like the apostle said, they're gonna recognize you. They're gonna really pay attention.
Yeah,
Just like you like to say that
recognize.
movie Falling. You know what I'm saying? With Denzel, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Did he do it, but he didn't know it was a demon that was fucking with him. Until he started coming into, he started doing research, and he came into the truth, so to say, and he spoke Hebrew to the demon, and the demon turned around and said, okay, now, all right, y'all, you speaking Hebrew, okay, now I'm really about to put hell on you.
Yeah.
Since you know who you are, you know what I am, you know who you are, I'm really about to put hell
Oh
on
yep, that's how it is when you come in the truth.
Yep.
Hey man, the other big guy told me that when I first came in the truth. Said, man, Satan gonna fuck with you, brother. He gonna fuck with you. He gonna really fuck with you now. And the hell if that wasn't true. He come with bro, he throws everything in the kitchen sink at you.
Hey, like Paul said, like Yahweh Shah told Peter, man,
Hey,
Satan desired to sift you, man. You see? I mean, just like he did with Job, man. He desired to sift Job. You see? He begged the Lord, man. Come brother, grab that, we can get it off on that, bro. Real quick, bro.
Job.
Satan desired to sift you.
But if I can add just real quick, you know, because the brother Maki mentioned putting off that old man, putting on the new. You know, and that new man represents that light, man. You know, we've been called out of that gross darkness in Isaiah the 60th chapter, verse 2, man. And when you read in verse 1, it says that the light had risen upon us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's us coming, letting go of that old man, coming and being brought out of that gross darkness, you know, with by way of this knowledge, this truth, which is the light, and because it's risen upon us. And now we're those new creatures, man, walking accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
It's Luke chapter 22 and verse 31. And the Lord said, Simeon, Simeon, behold,
all he is.
Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Now, when you go into that word, have desired, I'm gonna let him say it.
Strong's G 1809, Exciteo.
It says to ask for, demand of, to ask or beg for oneself, to ask that one be given up to one from the power of another. Now read that one more time, bro.
God. It says, Simon, the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan have desired.
So Satan has desire. He begged, like I said, he asked. He's basically just like with Job, man. He asked the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me take their heads from around him. So let me touch him. And what the Lord said, all right, you can touch everything you got, just don't kill him.
Yeah.
You know, that's the Lord. He doing that to us, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Hey, as long as we in this flesh, Satan gonna have access to fuck with us, man.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, constantly. And it gets harder the longer you in the truth.
Right.
That's right. Keep going, brother.
All kind of foul, fucked up thoughts, but it's a demon. But Satan, I have a way. He have you convinced that really it's not. It's Satan. It's them. That's the Lord wanted to be that way. He want us to suffer.
That's right.
You gotta learn to love the suffer. And this, you gotta learn to live with the demons.
Right.
You gotta learn to actually live with demons. Yeah.
That's that patience. You know, that's teaching us to be patient, man.
Yeah, bro.
It says, and the Lord said, Simeon, Salakia, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
So he begged to have you. Basically, when you go into that word sift, it's I'm gonna let him say it.
Strong's G 4617. Seniadzo.
It says figuratively, by inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow.
Wow.
See?
Damn.
So Satan desired, he asked to basically test you, man.
Right.
Just like he did with Job. I'm trying to get you off, trying to throw you off, man. Trying to get you out the truth, man. You see, but that's where the fight comes in, man. That's when you gotta realize, like the scripture say, resist Satan, resist the devil, and he shall flee, man. You see, you gotta know when it's Satan fucking with you, man.
Right.
You gotta understand that when you in your everyday life, you at work, and certain people just being some assholes, that's them demons trying to fuck with you, man.
Or even when you by yourself in
Yep.
your own house by yourself,
Yep.
them crazy, all kind of
Yep.
weirdo, crazy thoughts.
Man.
But those thoughts, and they stick with you. They don't
Yep.
go away.
Yep.
And it's like, damn, is that really me? Am I really?
Man.
Is that really me? Like the demons have you convinced that you weird, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's just, that's a demon.
Right.
Then you just keep moving. You realize, I know that's Satan. I know it's Satan.
It's Satan. It's like Apostle, let me cut you off.
No, you know
No,
that.
he said that Satan will put something in your head to think something about a brother, man.
Oh, of course, that's gonna
He
happen.
be talking and you just come in, you just shut your look. Where the fuck that come from? Right. You know, you just throw fuck with you, bro.
Right.
You gotta understand that a rebuke, man. You gotta rebuke Satan, bro.
Yep.
Soon as them thoughts come in your head, you know what I'm saying? You check that shit, man. You rebuke Satan. You're like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know it's this nigga,
Have you
man.
thinking evil? They try to turn, but that's really when it turn us against the brotherhood. But see, some niggas subside to it, as we can see,
Yeah.
as we well see.
Yep.
Certain guys that were once a part of the brotherhood, what they doing now, scoffing.
Right.
You know, because Satan was already fucking with them already. So all of a sudden they leave, and all of a sudden they just going hard body at brothers, at the brotherhood, because them demons were already fucking with them beforehand. But those are weak niggas that just gave over to Satan.
That's right.
That's how you GMS, because you know all they do is just come in. So then, but see, they become real megaphones for Satan.
Right.
You notice it's guys that was amongst us. That's where the book, but it's prophecy. It's prophecy. Book of Jude.
That's right.
You know.
Wanna read that last verse, bro?
Verse 32, but I have prayed for
What time
thee,
you wrapping up, man?
that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
That's right. So the Lord prayed for Peter, man. Just like the Lord prayed for the little things in the book of John, where he gave that prayer to basically saying, I pray that you take them not out of the world, but you basically keep them from the evil. When you read that whole chapter, basically the Lord just throwing up, it's basically Yahushua praying for the elect, man. You see? So just like the Lord prayed for Peter, man, he prayed for the whole elect, man. You see? That they endure, that they keep their faith, that their faith faileth not, man. You see? And that's why you gotta constantly fight. That's why you constantly gotta rebuke Satan, like the apostle said, whether you by yourself or you around a brother, or a situation happens, or a demon, or these demons that's on these people just wanna fuck with you and try to get you out the spirit.
Yeah.
So once you
I've
get
been
out the
there
spirit-
too. I've been recently.
Yeah, once you get out the spirit, man, that protection is gone.
Yeah. The
See,
demon
the
have
Lord
a,
will give you up.
yeah, have a nigga, a big Shirley. I know. I've been like a black woman do something stupid, and you get carnal. And
Yeah.
then you outside of it, you know.
Yeah, the Lord get you, Satan get you out the spirit. And then your ass end up fighting a nigga. He whoop your ass, man, because you ain't stay spiritual. Man.
Yup.
You see?
Yup.
So you gotta understand these things, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
The brother got anything?
Nah, that's it, bro.
I just saying these demons will do things to the point of making you doubt yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Is the Lord dealing with me? You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Wicked niggas put all kind of weird thoughts, weirdo thoughts in your mind, man.
Con,
You
brother.
gotta,
Straight up, bro.
you gotta, hey, keep your integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? Remain
preaching to the
spiritual, man.
converted.
Hey, the Lord brought you into this thing, man. You ain't a scoffer, you ain't fell out. Then the Lord is dealing with you, man.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Step into the house of the Lord, we gotta constantly endure. You know, it's a rock too.
That's it.
That's right.
Con. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all nailing it. So this is a heavy lesson.
Yeah,
Man, everything y'all saying, man, I already know. I'm living it. Been living it. So yeah.
All right. So hey, with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone and teaching rule well. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.